Welcome everyone to today's live stream. Some more Planet Crafter with the new DLC, the Humble Planet. Of course, because you know we just started that last live stream. It's just released, and we're gonna do some more digging in with it today. It is notable they did already release an update for it and a set of notes for that. Yo, Arif, thanks for joining. So yeah, if you look at the Planet Crafter page, or you just have the game already, you got the notification or the thing in your library for the updates. The devs paid attention to what players are saying, and so they've already released some new content for the Humble Planet, the one we just got with the DLC. 23 new star form crates, basically the equivalent of golden crates for this map, were just added. So we've got 23 crates I gotta find and probably have to make a video on, I'm sure. A new big crash ship and a few other things added to it, a hidden bunker. And one of the other things they said is they're going to, for the next few months, continue to refine both the new Humble Planet for the DLC and the original Prime Planet. So we're gonna see more content, more changes coming to the original game map. So even if you didn't get the DLC yet, you're still gonna get some new content there. And they are considering another DLC, but for now they said they're going back to just focusing on updating the game as it sits, the Prime Planet that we started with, and of course the new Humble Planet from the DLC. So yeah, they're not done. We get more content added to it, and that means the question I had posed to me, do I see the game DLC being $8? Well, I said, right now, maybe I call it $6. I wasn't sold yet on the $8 price tag, even though that is a lot cheaper than most game DLCs. And the fact that they've already said they're going to keep adding content to it, yeah, I would say at this point, it is definitely an $8 DLC. So it's definitely worth checking out if you liked the base game, the base planet, and you want to check out the new one. Timmy is moving around. He's trying to make his way there because he knows I'm talking, and that means treat time. What's up, Obi-Wan? Tiny Tim Kenobi? That's it. It's like a... Here, you can't see from that. Look at him. It's Jedi Timmy. You look so funny with that. There you go. Look. Okay, here, we're gonna get you right here. I'm gonna move this camera. Look at it. Nope, still don't want to do it. All right, come here. There you go. No? All right, take it. Take it. Now, tuck in, eat your snack. So, hey, Felonious and Sanchez, thanks for joining in. Everybody else that's joining in quietly in the background, feel free to say hi. We don't bite much. And we'll go ahead and get jumping into round 2 of the Humble Planet. And there we go. All right. So we're back to the new place. And whatever this biome is called, I don't know. We got the crushers going. So you gotta wait for those to process still. And I think I'm pretty good on everything. I got food. I've got water, and I got power going. I got to a good stopping point last time. I do have some extra power left. So we're going to do some further exploration today. Gotta do it. And let me grab supplies. Because, it's always good to make sure I got plenty of supplies. Also, need to remember where I put some supplies. Go ahead and grab. There we go. That should be enough. Start off with a nice little jaunt out into the world. Take a look around. Also, in fact, I need to check these. So I got bauxite producing here. Yep, okay. Also, I'm going to keep an eye out for the new star crates. Star something crates. I just figured that I'm gonna call them star crates. Golden crates, simple, easy. So star crates, I'm just gonna call them that. It's just simpler, easier. And I'm assuming, because they're not just calling them golden crates for the humble planet, that they look different than the typical golden crate that we have had experience with in the past. So I want to see if I can find one of those crates today. At least to have a reference of how it looks. And we need to still be able to crouch down, I think. Yeah, crouch down, I could get back there. Kind of look like something might be meant to be back there. We got... Ooh, locker storage. All right. Is it good? Oh! That's interesting. Big locker storage. And, of course, more of these. Oh, yeah, that's nice right there. That's useful. See if there's, again, anything tucked away in here. Oh, star crate to me, I think something like shimmery kind of thing. Like some kind of, maybe like iridescent look to it is what I'm thinking. Hey, Jenny. How are you? I'm good. Timmy's good. He's snacking, of course. Ready to hear what your snack is today, Jenny. Let's see if I can get up here. Come on. I can make it. I swear, there's got to be something up there. That just juts out too much to not have something up in that area. That seems like just an obvious little hiding spot up there for something. I'm just basically gonna look all over the place now. I do not remember these crates being around here, and I did come through this area last time, so maybe these also were added. I don't remember seeing these larger storage containers. Yep, that did not work. Okay, so I am at the edge of the little canyon. It's kind of, it's not like a maze canyon, like in the first world. It's a canyon. It's a straight through, like the lower, the ravine area. Okay, we went over there, got those. Went through here a bit. Yeah, we got some uranium over there. Blew up the little geodes. I'm still looking for a place to sneak in. There's got to be something. I mean, if there's ice going up this high, they're hiding something. That looks like an explosive breakaway rock type there, perhaps. So where are my oxygen outposts out here? I know I should have one. There we go. We'll go ahead and load up. I remember last time, made my way all up through that area, the icy area, and everything up there. I'm gonna go this way. Can't remember how far this way I went. I feel like, I think I do remember now going this way. This is what led me into, yeah, what curved around there. Oh no, I came from the other direction, but basically the same area of the osmium area that realistically looks like it should be the obsidian area. Yeah. See if I got this one already. I did not. I'm already racking up on the blue chips. Where's my star crates? Alright, come on. I'm getting a lot of explosives, at least. And I did not remember coming up into this area. So, you know, I gotta poke around. Might as well go ahead and drink some water. Ooh, you know, while I am thinking about it, yeah, I should have enough to build me a little oxygen base. Always good to make sure, since there is nothing right here to pick up. I really do not see anything here to pick up. I'm going way above where I should be going. Ooh. I kind of like that. I'm trusting, of course, we still get teleporters in this. We unlock that at some point. I may be building a base up here. Just for the fact of it being up here. It'd be kind of neat. You know, build this. Like up here. Almost. Build a base that, like, the top part of it is the foundation grids. And then I build kind of down with those and make it basically where the base is hanging. It's not like hooked underneath. Like it's, you know, it's built in to hang underneath like that. It's built where it's basically like there's a platform that's on top of the arch, and this is dangling underneath from it. That could be an interesting looking base. Maybe give me a nice viewpoint here. I mean, yeah, look, oh. Okay, so I've got this archway, and I got that archway. That's a very clean looking archway spot right there. That could be the main base spot right there. That could be the, or at least my executive suite, where I have all my fancy stuff and my bed and everything. Just build there, and I'm gonna build it like under the arch. So I'll have the best view. And be also difficult to get to. Is Subnautica on land? No, not really. I mean, it's similar to Subnautica in terms of the way things are built. You go around collecting stuff, you know, but it's not Subnautica on land. You're not stranded on a planet. You're sent to the planet to terraform it. That's your mission, to terraform the planet. And there's no enemies in it. Your only threats are out of oxygen, out of food, and out of water, which is nice. It means it's more relaxing. Probably why Jean says she likes it better. It's a more relaxed game, you know. Oh no, my infantry full. Probably what happened last time where I couldn't get that. I'll grab as much as I can from here. I feel like, other than, I know where there's the ice, and I can go in, probably into some cave systems there with the ice. I'm not seeing anything else really over this way. I'll go up this direction. Can kind of cut across. Or I know that's the edge of that little obsidian area. Oh, you know what? Probably should go there. There is, I feel like there was a side where I saw it go off into the distance. And there was an opening in like the canyon at walls where probably get through, which means there's probably a spot over there for me to continue on. What all I got? 5 blue chips. And I had 5 explosives to start with. Now I'm at 14. I still need a vehicle. Actually, that would help, just be able to get my oxygen back in the vehicle. Won't have to worry about building the base. Of course, you know, Well, there might be a way up here. Yep, there is a way. Okay, so you get up here, you drive up there. They definitely are giving better path options in this map to accommodate the vehicle. I mean, not so much in that area where you start. It's kind of like, yeah, drive through a bunch of trees. Like, here's just trees. Now you got to maneuver your vehicle through the trees. And then you get out of that and you're like, okay, everything else is cool. You know, it's nice and clear and fairly open. But not where you start. Watch out for the big screw thingies. Kind of looks like, you know, screw threads. Kind of thinking, yeah, I might move the base today. Might also be part of what we do. Move into that more open area. So, you know, I'm gonna put. Let's dump those. Yeah. All right, we're gonna go. Oh, I put. Where did I put? I got the seeds over here. That's right. Yep. 1, 2. I actually need to grab those. That's right. Remember, I've got all that stuff over here. Yeah, I'll take one more. See. Got those. We'll go ahead and try my blue chips. Space suit displayer. Tier 3 jetpack. Okay, that's cool. The GPS satellite. Tier 2 deconstruction ship. That's good. And Tier 2 vehicle lights. Let's see. I need to upgrade. I need methane. I don't have methane. I want methane. I want to deconstruct stuff. Let's see. Jetpack. Wait, no, not that. That's... Oh. Jetpack, where's this? Over here. I need explosive powder. Hang on, let me remember where everything is. There we go. All right. Jetpack tier 3 because that means faster movement. Gotta have that faster movement, you know? Makes a difference. Alright, apparently running out of room for some of these. There we go. Alright, rest of this stuff will go over here. Yeah, like that. Okay. Everyone's thoughts on the new Subnautica? Did the new Subnautica release? I didn't see anything about it. Or are you trying to make a joke about this being the new Subnautica? Alright, got that. Got some water. And yeah, good. Vehicle station! There we go. Okay, I can make a vehicle. I'm gonna do that, like, yeah, okay. Okay. Can't go too deep into the ground. Alright, I gotta do it here. Alright, make that. And then, we're gonna do, well, since I am gonna be trying to use it this time, I guess we'll go with that. Inventory increase. Tier 2 inventory increase. But I don't have the Tier 1 inventory increase unlocked. That's a little weird that I've already unlocked something that is followed by something I haven't unlocked yet. Where is the thing for that? Not grab it. I wanna. Come on, where's the... Never actually put any in, oh, I never actually did put anything into the other one, did I? That's crafting. That just summons it back. where's the insert? Oh, there. Okay, so gotta put that in first because we gotta have the equipment increase. And again, I have one. I can make the other, but I don't have obsidian. If I find obsidian, we'll get that. No zeolite. I just did that. I have no solar quartz yet. And I'm not worried about the big one anyway, so. Alright. You know what? I am going to, for now, we'll take it. And, move it. Because what I'm going to do is basically just break this down. And let me get my O2 back. Yeah, I've got to move at least this. This is, oh, they added Subnautica 2 or 3 to Steam finally. Are they still sticking with it being technically Subnautica 2 instead of 3? Even though it's the actual third game? There it is. Alright. That's good. Right there. And, oh yeah, I don't get oxygen from it yet. That's right. You still got to go and, you know, get the upgrade for it to even provide oxygen. Yeah, Dolomite is useful to a degree, but I kind of need iron. There we go. Let's get, if I find the iron. There. Now, okay. Yeah, oh, wait, there we go. Okay. We're going to actually do a proper driving test now. And do some exploring with the vehicle for a change. Are you saying it's actually going to be good? Are you saying compared to below zero? Or are you saying compared to the original game? Like the original Subnautica wasn't good enough for you? Or you just disregarding below zero and saying, yeah, we don't care about that one? Alright. Well, I know I can't get out of here. Driving wise, it's not going to be very easy. Honestly, that's still slow feeling. It really is. It just does not feel very speedy. It may be just as fast as I'm moving with the jetpack, but it doesn't feel like that. I mean, it's because of the change in the view. I'll look at it after this on Steam. I'm not gonna worry about it right now, but I'll look at it afterwards. It still does not feel as fast as the jetpack. I mean, I get to carry more stuff, and eventually, you know, I get the thing to upgrade and be like, oh, guess what? I have, you know, oxygen while I'm inside, so it counts as an oxygen, you know, stop. That's useful, you know, but right now, I still have to stop and build a little oxygen base, do all that. If it was faster, I would be a little bit more pleased with it. It still just does not feel that useful at the moment. Now, if there was like an auto collector thing, Like, oh, you know, you drive by, it's got like think like No Man's Sky, how you got the little canyon, or the cannon thing, the little miner thing on like the Colossus, you know, you drive around, you can shoot and mine. That would kind of be useful. I'm not saying it has to be one where you stop and do like the same thing as in No Man's Sky, but be one of those things that maybe you could, you know, you'd stop and let it collect stuff around. Like as you drive, it tries to, you could tell it to auto pick up certain items. Would be kind of like neat, useful, more to the point. Oh, and it is not stacking items. The item stacking is not working with it. Well, that's less useful. Yeah, that's even less useful now. Alright, I am committing to using it at the moment. I'm not giving up yet. We're going to use it for this trip. I get a few things extra that I can carry. You can put the rover in your pack as long as it has nothing in the storage. So, you know, if you put it in your pack, you can carry it somewhere, which is good for getting it up to places where it's difficult to get to. And that's what we kind of did in the first game, you know, or the original map. You had to carry it to a lot of places, and in this map, they're supposed to kind of made it more suitable towards the use of the vehicle. But yeah, if you put something in the vehicle storage, you can't pick it up. It's just is like, no, item storage is not empty. But you know, the fact that it does not actually stack anything. If it was stacking items, I would just be like, yeah, I'm driving. But no. Alright, obsidian. No, it's the osmium location. Should be obsidian, but it's osmium. Oh, you have to allow item stacking to work in the vehicle settings. So the item stacking is set to not work by default in the vehicle instead of... I feel like that would be kind of like you want item stacking in your storage, and the vehicle storage is also storage, so why would it not be by default enabled? I feel like that should be a default config setting right there. Alright, I can see well enough because of the blue dots. So I'm gonna go for a minute, and you know, vehicle doesn't work when you gotta stop and grab things, so it's not as good at that point. Again, now if there was a pickup arm, like a little claw, you know, we got some of the machines that got like little claw arms for the explosives. Why not have a claw arm on the vehicle where you can sit there and be like, aim at it, tell it to pick it up? Kind of, you know, it'd be slower. It wouldn't be like go up there and collect it like that, but you see the arm kind of swing over. If, you know, for stuff that's in range, and it like pops down, grabs the item, and then dumps it into storage. I mean, a little extra work to make the animation work right, but that could be useful. Not have to get out of the vehicle as much. Oh, and these are supposed to turn all sparkly. I saw from the picture in the update notes. At some point, those get all sparkly. You got sparkle eggs. Or maybe that's what those are. That's the star crates. Maybe that's what they are. Maybe instead of it being, I find just crates that look like crates scattered around, it's the sparkle eggs. Or the star crates. Yeah, Sons of the Forest. You know, there are issues with the game, Sons of the Forest. Partly being the way some things were handled. the way they decided to do some things in it. The building system was for a very niche player set, I'm going to say. Not for the typical player, but for a very niche player that wanted to have a more tedious system. I mean, even more tedious than Green Hell's building system. And Jason, you know Green Hell has a tedious building system. It takes a lot of work in that game to build really big bases. So it's like they just chose to focus around players that wanted an extremely tedious build system and just problematic. I get the whole trying to make it more realistic to a degree, but it's one thing the developers of Planet Crafter said. They were going to focus on realism of the science of the terraforming, but they weren't going to go overly realistic. They were going to keep it focused around realism, but staying in the confines of an enjoyable playing experience. And I'm sorry, Sons of the Forest is just not an enjoyable playing experience, in my opinion. That was a one and done game for me. Will not play again. Unless they finally release an update that says, hey, we've changed it. You can now use the original build system for everything in the game, where you click and you can drag out and it would let you create a custom sized foundation, everything. And you don't have to sit there and just, here's a little small grid that took way too much effort to make. And now I got to do another small grid that also takes way too much effort to make. And you just gotta keep going and going and making one small grid after another until finally you got a foundation that is kind of what you want it to be. And then it's, oh, guess what? Now you gotta build the walls. Like, I remember playing Sons of the Forest when I was getting started and trying to build just a base. The treehouse was so much better of an option for that, and even that was unnecessarily difficult. And then going and playing from that game back to Green Hell, I was like, oh man, this is Green Hell's build system. It's as tedious as it is, it's still so much better, and it has the realism factor to it. I think I did all of this already, but I am going to just double check. Pretty sure I still gotta come back here anyway because of power. Core. Is that? Nope. I gotta come back to deconstruct those things. Yep, and that. Okay. Those. I'll wait on that one. Yep, got all those. Okay. So come back, power thing. Probably a couple of vaults then, of course, and the deconstruct stuff when I can finally make that chip. All right. So I really need I need a map at this point to help me make sure I'm following things right. This is gonna lead right to like an edge. I mentioned earlier that I've already got like the tier 2 inventory increase unlocked, but I don't have the tier 1 inventory increase unlocked yet, so I can't even do that to increase the inventory on this because it's unlocking stuff out of sequence from what I should be unlocking. Still seems to be a good bit of that happening, stuff unlocking in the wrong order, and it being easy to do it that way. Oh! Had a wreck. See how it does going on. Not very good. Like, all right, we're going across the rocks and it's already like bumping stuff really bad. All right, yeah, okay, this is where I went up the hill earlier. Let me get on the sand. Or the gravelly part. Yeah. Does not handle uneven terrain very well. Single player, and you can play up to 3 if you want in co-op. So they're doing like not. I remember seeing at one point talking about big open world type of thing, which kind of let some people think, you know, could it be like server? Could like you run a server basis and have people joining in and doing that? But that's too like clear like open world instead of story driven, and Subnautica tends to stay within the story driven style of gameplay. I mean, you got free reign to do what you want in your your pace, but you still have a story that you're following. Just like the forest, you have a story you're following, but you are free to do it at your own pace. You know, Lil Timmy, he's fine being held captive by cannibals. So that's cool. Sons of the Forest, still story-driven too, just not as good of a story, and again, the whole build system was just a nightmare in that game. I feel like that is what ultimately has hurt the game the most, was the new build system. Even though there's a lot of players that like it, I feel like the game got a lot fewer players in the end, long term, because nobody wants to keep playing it. I mean, you look at some of the builds for Sons of the Forest versus builds that people did for their bases in the forest, huge difference. Yeah, Sons of the Forest has better graphics, so some of the builds kind of look nicer, but some of the, you can't do the big stuff you did in the first game. You can't do stuff as impressive, and it just takes way too much unless you're doing it in creative. Rain is very loud relative to everything else. Get out. Go ahead and set me up this. Get my oxygen. We'll eat some food, drink some water, and back to picking at these. I'm pretty sure I didn't get all of them. I think I did leave, yeah, seeds mainly in these. Oh yeah, look at that. I'm still hopeful we get a proper flashlight in the game at some point. One that's actually really usable. Like, just devs, go play some Satisfactory and turn on the flashlight during the night and see how that, like, lights things up. That's what we need in this game. We need a flashlight. Like, that should be getting some hint of light at the building there from my flashlight right now. Yeah, it rained. Actually, I would say it was like last time it started raining. It rained like twice. I think I had, what, maybe one meteor storm in the entire last live stream. I think I just went past something I need to collect, but not stopping. Not too much tedium to get in and out of the vehicle constantly. Even this just does not have effective lighting for nighttime. There's lava. Very lavally. Where's my obsidian? No. That's the... Well, I'll take it because I need it. Where's the obsidian? I need the obsidian. There's lava. Should be obsidian here. Yeah, that's what it is. Obsidian is, you know... volcanic glass. Yeah, that's what it is. There's lava here. Volcanic activity. So where is the... Oh yeah. I don't think that's how lava works. And I'm kind of... I want to get... Do I get... It actually, I mean, that should be, there's a lava, right there. There it is. I finally touched it in the right spot. Yeah, this is like an early access DLC. Ooh, I got a fuse. Not at tier 1. I'm not even looking at a miner. I should have... I mean, obsidian should be somewhere out on the ground. Here. Obsidian should show up in this area as a collectible thing. I don't like that we've got so many things that, you know, you're used to picking up in the world, and now it's just, oh yeah, you gotta pick this up and roll the dice to hope you get it. And you know what? I'm just gonna keep going. With my jetpack, I'm leaving the vehicle behind. It's not worth it. Okay, so we got the iridium. I think I got enough iridium right now. Oop. I do need to be a little cautious here, because not everywhere lets you build. Okay, I don't like that. I want to pick it up. I don't want to burn while trying to do so. Again, the jetpack should function like a jetpack. A smooth drop off, not a plummet. Alright, I remember there's a way out over here. Or, I guess you say way in. Because this is the way I came in before. Ooh. Nope. Oh no. Alright. Started to think I might have found a place, secret place, and got stuck. There we go. My uraninite. I can make it. I know I can. Come on. There we go. Oh, this is a new way out that I haven't gone before. I came in that way. I ain't going this way. Oh, that's okay. Ooh. gonna see if I can make it. Can I make it to my shelter without having to make an emergency one? And I can. Much better. Okay. So some more blueprint chips. I got an oxygen multiplier fuse. Okay. I feel like I just need to migrate my supplies to a new area. Like build a new base over there and kind of start spreading out and getting some more production going. Oh, I got nice green, well, nicer and greener looking the further away I am. Okay, there goes that. Goes that. Where I put all that? I did not mean to put that in. Put the wrong thing. There we go. Oh, you know what? Easy. Go ahead and get the blueprint chips. Interior wall. Construction menu filter. Okay, good. Get rid of all the lower level stuff. And drone visualization rocket. Put that there. I got that. I think that's it. Right here. There. Duh. Yeah, saw it. All right, all that. There we go. See how close I am to unlocking something. Wow, yeah. It's going to take a little while just to get tier 1 inventory increase, and I've already unlocked tier 2 from the blueprint chips. That's out of order. Probably get to that today. That is definitely going to happen very soon. There we go. We'll do another. Oh, well. Maybe. Gotta remember, every time I come back, that the plants are going to be ready. I need to harvest so I can build up my nice stockpile of, did not mean to do that. Oh, no. How do I pick it back up? I didn't mean to click. I meant to click. Oh, I misclicked. How do I pick it up? Can I not pick it up again? It says trigger, and that's it. Oh, no. Seriously, is there no way to pick those up if you accidentally drop it? It's just trigger. Yep, middle click doesn't work. I'm afraid to try anything else like shift click or anything like that. Okay, that's the problem. I mean, it may not damage anything, but I don't think I want to take that chance. I feel like it's not worth the risk to suddenly have all my stuff blow up. You know, and lose all of my goodies. Decide where I want to build or how I want to build. Yeah, I need to build over here. If I could deconstruct all that, that would be a nice little spot. Somebody took over the spot and I can't do anything. Yeah, I kind of do like, you know, feel like this is a good spot. And I want to do a different approach this time to how I'm building. I just need to find the right spot. I want to blow some of that stuff up and get it out of the way. There's a obsidian place near one of the cave entrances. I would love to find it. Haven't found it yet. Go ahead. Oh, let's see. Oh, that's just aluminum. I got aluminum. Oh, speaking of, I probably should go check and see what I've got waiting to be collected, actually, from the crusher. I looked and put stuff into the crusher. I didn't take the end results out of the crusher. I might want to do that. Actually, I kind of feel like that is a good area right there. Like maybe just move that over to there. So it's closer to, it's part of a flatter area. Actually, oh, I'm do this. Can I yes, I can. How nice. I wanted to build it right up against that. Can I? Oh, I can do it that way. Make sure it's actually in the ground. Yes. Well, almost to the ground. You know, some of the larger stuff is kind of hard to place at times. Oh, yes, look at that. It's covering that up. Goody. Okay. Move this. And I've got an idea. Yeah. Roads. Just for ease of setting things up, I'm gonna move the base. Start moving the base. And oh yeah, there we go here. And maybe then I can, you know, try testing that explosive. See what happens. Okay, got plenty of goodies. I just gotta make sure I'm careful and I do not misclick on that while I'm in here and have it blow me up while I'm in here. Yeah, I don't need that there. I need that to go in here. Okay, take that. That's a pretty good amount of supplies. Oh, hey, I'm getting some water. Yeah, I definitely got to move then. That may become part of a lake. Try to deconstruct it. Try deconstruct which one? I've gone too far ahead. I don't remember now what I was looking to deconstruct. I don't have the ramp unlocked yet. Okay. Well, we're gonna go this way then. All right, here's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna have a nice, lovely base entrance right there. And walk up. Perfect. Now I'm gonna build up. That's where I wish you could do like taller ladders for it. You know, like a adjustable height ladder. Let's go that way. And then I'm gonna come up here. And it's gonna make it a little bit tedious getting in and out of the base, but it's gonna be kind of an interesting base build. I'm gonna build over top. I'm just gonna build over top and then build up. And it's gonna basically be like the garage, the vehicle platform is underneath. So, you know, we got like a basement parking garage, or like kind of Tony Stark-ish. So if it's not in the ground, just the house is above the garage. I feel like it'd be kind of, I haven't done a build like that before. Deconstruct the explosive. Okay, let me try. Oh yeah. And I get, well, I got explosive powder and I got the circuit board, which I guess is helpful once I can actually make the explosive. I can't make the explosive right now, So I just lost the explosive. But I don't blow it up by accident. Okay. At least there's that. At least I'm avoiding accidental detonation. Yeah, I think that's good. All right, so I need... let's go ahead and get like 10. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. All right, so... I mean, I guess I could just have it be... You know, here's some stairs that lead all the way up, like, or a ramp that leads up to the doorway into the base. But I kind of like this. You know, you get out of here, you walk over, and you climb up. Kind of like the way that works. Either way, I do need a snapping point for this. So for right now, we're sticking with this style approach. Okay. Why is that not working now? It literally just did it a second ago. What's interfering with it? Okay. So I can do that. Okay, now that works. Now, why? Okay. Alright, that's weird. That is a little... weird that it did like that. And I'm assuming we get the 3x3 rooms later. If we get trade rockets going in this. Boom. So yeah, there's my base entrance. Just because that, or actually, okay, that works from inside. When you do it from outside, it kind of messes things up a bit. Yeah, if you deconstruct it outside, it seems to leave a, or at least on the biolab it does, that little purple area. The little purple block. I could always go and throw in a doorway right there too, just so you come up here and you still got a door. You know, an extra airlock. Might throw something like this on there too. Just have a little walkout. Could be neat, yeah. Ah! Oh, that's still bugged. That's still bugged. Compartment glass. And you walk right through it. I didn't build it, I just fell through the blueprint thing. I still didn't fit that. That's kind of funny. That's like, it is. It's kind of funny. Need to move my biolab over here. Actually, I know what I want to do. I'm going to build not the way I want to build. Because I'm assuming we do get 3x3 rooms. So, if we still can get trade rocket, I'm gonna go look for trade rocket. Okay, it's not here. What was it? Random spreader rocket. Really? We don't get trade rocket here? Or am I like still just not finding it? I thought we got the trade rocket through the other spot. Maybe we do. Maybe I'm still looking. Oh, that's those. Those. I'm pretty much, yeah, done with the specialty, you know, terraformation unlocks. So I don't see trade rocket there. Do we not get the trade rocket? Is there not a way to do a 3x3 room in this one? Or do we just gotta get through the blue trips? Because I had to do that through the trade rocket on the prime planet. I guess that could be one of the blue chips I have to find and get the get the 3x3 room. So I want the 3x3 room. So where I started building over top of the vehicle station, I'm gonna actually move that to the opposite side, so it's not there, because that way when I'm ready and I got the 3x3 room, I can build it over there and I can easily just transition everything from one side to the other and then reconstruct it the way I want it to look. That way I'm not having to like take stuff out and rebuild one room at a time, move stuff between floors. I'll just move it literally from one side of the column to the other. From now, though, I know I'm going to need... Go ahead and take that out. Yeah, that way... may actually move that forward. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to move it. Oh, and I broke it. Yep, I just broke it. Okay, let's move it up a little bit, but not like super far. Yeah. I'll do it like this. And then when I get the slope, I'll put the slope up to here and kind of make it match. I just don't have the slope unlocked yet. Okay. Get one more. The light has to turn off. Come on. Alright, come on. I got you snapping there. Yeah, no, not there. There we go. Okay. That. And now I need the biolab. Again, you know, the bright is just too bright on the green. It should not be that bright. Or at least give us an arrow directing for which way the thing is actually facing. So, you know, when you can face your, the control panel, the desk interface in the right direction. Okay, I can see it there. No, I can't see it there. Okay, there, all right, I see the curve. See that, okay, so I'm gonna go with this direction. And I'm hoping that's got it right. Let's put it over. I'll do it the same way. Okay. Alright, come in here. And now let's go ahead. I'll put it like right in the corner. And there we go. I was facing the wrong direction. It is. It's facing the wrong direction. Yeah, that should have a directional arrow for it. I'll tell you which way it's looking. Alright, there we go. Shove yourself in the way. I told you know, right there. Yeah, that. Okay, that's it. I think. Yes! All right. Close to the stairs, or to the ladder when I come up. Great. Let's eat, drink, and we got that. So yeah, I'll build over that way for the main base once I get the 3x3 rooms. And that kind of, I don't know, maybe once I get the 3x3, I actually will take that out and kind of put the 3x3 where it's, like, there's the 3x3. That's 1, 2 right there. And 3, that's going to stick way over. And it's not going to be kind of lined up right. I'm being picky on this, I know, but... kind of think how I want to make this look. Kind of want it to line up a bit. Like, yeah, like that. Alright, I just spent all that time doing that, and I'm taking it back out. Fine. I want to do it right, so that I don't have to redo this completely later. Alright, so if we put like this, kind of go like, alright, that's not quite centered. Maybe? Alright, close enough. That is close enough. I think, because that will be, yeah, that will stick out there, and that will stick out there. That gives that complete coverage. Let's assume that's the rough area, basically, for the 3x3 room middle. So then that goes there. Okay, so I gotta have this basically line up below that and on here. That's, ooh, that's actually even closer to middle. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna go that route. We'll go with that. That is good. I say that, and then I'm gonna change it again in a second. Alright, that gives me this. So you got kind of plenty of room to walk over, yeah. Put the stairs for now. We'll have, it's almost lined up right for the stairs to, you know, look appropriate. Boom. And boom. Okay. Now I gotta get the 2x2. Come on, come on, come on. There. Alright. That. That. And again, this is a biolab. There we go. Alright, that's... Yeah, hopefully we'll get some improvements in the next few months on some of these buildings in terms of being able to place them without falling. Alright, that's, you know what? It is... Yeah, I just gotta do that. I just gotta back up. You just gotta hold down the jetpack button, space, and then back upwards. Because you get apparently extra boost that way. Alright. Finally. We'll do that. And we'll do that. And boom. It's right. There we go. Okay, boom, boom. And there we go. So when I do the 3x3 room, it's gonna connect kind of the same way, but it'll be over on this side. I just literally start dragging stuff over. I'm gonna do it kind of the same approach. Again, I'm still not sold on this being a long-term game on this one. Not sold on the map yet. Still kind of like the original Planet better for long extended play sessions. So I'm gonna do this. Actually, worst case, if I wanted to, I build I could just build over there 3x3 and then build back over here 3x3 and make that kind of the middle of like the same way I did with the original map, where I have that like middle section, the hallway it goes between the two 3x3 sides. That way gives me plenty of room, and I'll have it basically, yeah, garage is there, and it kind of extends over it like that, and then I'll add some support framing once we get the 3x3s. The map gets nicer the further you get in. You mean like the further I get into the terraformation, or the further I actually like explore into the map? Okay, got those. Let me check this. Okay, I need to start doing some rockets. That's the other thing. I mean, I need to do some rockets because of the boost I get. Also need to be able to make a lot of rocket engines too. I'm just gonna go ahead and do another one of these. So I've got the supplies now. Or actually do it. Yep. 2 of them. There we go. All right. Okay, go do another extractor. So I got the one over here. So I don't know, does the tier 1 extractor work with the uraninite area? Does it give me just, you know, iron? Because if it just gives me iron, then, you know, there's no point to it. I think I want to try it, though. We're gonna go there. Yeah. Map gets nicer as the terraformation increases. I mean, well, that's what it's supposed to do. It's supposed to look nicer as you start to terraform. But still, I'm not liking the map layout as much. Overall, like it's not so much the appearance of it. I'm not liking the flow of the map. You say it that way. Hey, I got water. Now that you know, I pretty much found a good osmium spot elsewhere. Oh, you know, well, you know, at first game, osmium, I needed a tier 2. I know that. So, tier 2 works with uraninite. Okay, well, let's see if I can find something useful up this direction anyway. Yeah, to here. Okay, now I'm gonna put that here. Iron. Oh, come on. Well, alright. There's something over there. And I can't get around this side to get to it. going that way. But there's ways around it. Oh, I bet, okay, that's that other area in here that I found my way into from where the uraninite is. Oh, is this the cave? Well, it's any entrance. It may not be an intentional entrance. Not the one I came out of during the last live stream. I think it's this one over here. Yes, there we are. Grab some while I'm here. That's gonna open up soon. We're gonna try it. Oh, come on. It's stuff up here. Ground. See, there's rock. This is drillable. What's this? I should be able to build the extractor up here. Oh yeah, I had to build all the way across. That's right. Had to build a little bridge across. Get there. I mean, cosmetically, this would probably be the place I think would be my favorite in terms of building a base. Yeah, once it, you know, gets redone, because you'd have room to build over the water. You have the algae and everything. You have access to the resources you need. It'd be a good spot because it's the uraninite cave. Some good mining stuff right there. But location, it's kind of a pain to get to and from. Now, when the teleporter is unlocked, won't be such a big deal. But right now, it's definitely not a place I want to be building my base. And either way, I'll have to build a base here at some point, just because it's going to have the best, you know, get uraninite. Also, get the algae and everything set up here. And this would be really cool to have a waterfall here that you could kind of walk up against. That would look cool. I have that right there. Because it fall behind that instead of like this. This just needs to melt and kind of go away. Don't flood this. Don't make this underwater. Deconstruct those. Alright, got supplies. Guess I'm going back this way. Go over here. Let's try this side. More osmium way down deep. Kind of thinking, like, if I remember, I think this one was blocked by ice. I'm assuming that's osmium. It's got a blue thing to it. Yeah, it's near the other osmium thing. Kind of shaped like osmium. This could be one of the fancy quartzes. That's just murky looking water. You can see ground there. If I turn just right, you see ground down there. Why put ground down there? Just out of visibility, but only if you look the right way, you see it. If you can't go down there. Well, why do that? There's no need to waste the resources to put some terrain there if you can't go down there to see the terrain. Just cover it up with the haziness and you're done. So I feel like that's gotta be something down there. What was it? Go down there. Who was it that said last time there's a bug with that area that you die if you go down there? Because that was mentioned last live stream that there's a bug with that biome area. It kills you if you go in. And it's not a matter of going into the area. It's a matter of getting back out of the area. Doesn't do a lot of good if I can't get back out afterwards. Oh, I'm running out of room. I should be fine. Xbox, you got a history of pranking. So, I feel like you're trying to taunt me into going down there so I can die. And or get stuck and not make it back. So you know what? I'm saving. And if I die, I'm just reloading the save. Actually, if I die, I'm gonna close out and fix the vehicle buggy thing. Okay, so you got iron. You got something floating in the air. Ooh, secret cave underneath. And one of those little egg things. Okay. Maybe that was the thing was somebody was going into the wrong spot and it was killing them when they did that. So I take it this is an aluminum area. Aluminium area. I'm just gonna kind of... I'm reserving my storage space for these types of goodies. That question's gonna be, how do I get back out of here? Ice. Okay, so at some point, I'm supposed to make my way down here when the ice goes away. Considering the rockiness here, I'm like right close to the cold area, the cold caves. Yeah. I grab that. Yeah, there. So, well, no, that's a rock behind it, it looks like. Maybe, oh no, there is a tunnel kind of looking part back there. Ooh, I see a frog spot. That's where frogs are going to be at. You can tell, because it's the same basic look to it. Go ahead, eat. There's more further down. I'm going to keep looking. Now, see, there's an opening there. I'm pretty sure this is the opening I came through. There's a little eggy thing there. Let's go on this way. So it's like a whole, like not even necessarily subterranean, but more of like there's, you know, one area, one world section stacked on top of a whole nother world section. Ooh, super alloy rod. Just, yeah, naturally occurring super alloy rod. Maybe that was cracked open by... Well, it's still super, you know, naturally occurring super alloy rod that, you know, happens in the geode. you know, because nature makes perfect super alloy rods. Frog spot. Just gonna keep going. Keep a looking. I see a glow. Was it another? Yep. Great. I'll take it. Ooh, a base over there. And then another little, I mean, obviously supposed to be able to get up here and find that. Look! Rockets are stuck. Somebody didn't understand the concept of you need an open sky area to launch a rocket. Alright. Pulsar quartz. Ooh. I'm gonna run out of stuff. Out of space. Ooh, I can deconstruct the crate, but not the crusher. Oh, man. Come on, not more blue stuffs. Blue chips. What? Why is it all the other ones have blue chips and these are like, no, you get circuit boards. Space food. Alright, well. I need to go home. So I need to, I guess, go up higher. Find my way upwards. And water down here too. Oh, hey. That's looking, it may just be a trick of the light. It looked like it was kind of glowing a little bit. Like it was opening up. So I take it, yeah, that's a path out of here, or at least into another section at some point. Alright, let's go. I guess worst case, I go outside and see if I can make my way back up. I mean, I do have iron. Always build a little, you know, set of stairs going upwards. Let me go ahead and do O2 base. Okay. Can I? Ooh, I can go ahead. That was not a good deconstruction right there. Yes, blue chips. I need blue chips right now. More blue chips. Okay. The Underdark from D&D? See, I never got into D&D, so I'm not familiar with the Underdark. I mean, if you say it's basically like in Stranger Things, the Upside Down, something like that, then I get it. Because I've watched Stranger Things, but I've never got into D&D. I just did not connect with me in terms of my interests. But yeah, it's basically just a whole underground second world. Oh, so maybe this is where like that one pit. I was like, yeah, it looks like that. It's like there was a pit that I could see down into. I was like, there's ground down there. You kind of see it. It looks like the fox clearing, and there's ground. I guess. Oh, you cheated me. I was going to go up that way to get out, and it's like, gotcha. That should have displayed properly right there instead of showing a path up and then be like, never mind. Yeah, I feel like this is one of the spots I looked down in and I was like, I wonder if I can get down there. And if I can, how do I get back out? Which is what I've done. I've got down into the lower area. Now I gotta figure out how to get back out of here. I'm gonna go back towards the, I guess, the outside area. Baldur's Gate 3, I didn't, I can't remember which one it was I played. I played one of the Baldur's Gate games, a little bit. Or maybe not Baldur's Gate, maybe it was Neverwinter's Nights is the one I'm thinking of. That might be it. I remember, yeah, playing that one. Alright, so I'm getting back into this area. I recognize little spirals. Oh, and there's the eggy. So this is my way out. There, egg. So like 2 egg things on the way in. I got some zeolite, so I can make a very careful decision on what I'm going to use it to make. And there's more. Yeah, down there. I'm not going that way. I got to find a way back up there. You know, a proper functioning jetpack, I can make that happen. I'll do. Okay, there's a path. Somewhat. Somewhat a path. This is obviously not a fully drivable direction until stuff melts. God, this just looks like unfinished biome area, like edge of the map from here. I'm going back. I need home. You clocked 1,300 hours over the course of a year in Baldur's Gate 3. Ah, yeah, obviously that's your favorite game. I don't think I could do that. I mean, even in the years that Subnautica's been out, I haven't clocked that many. The only game I've clocked that kind of time in is an idle game that I leave running because it's, well, it's an idle game. And it's meant to be left running because you automate stuff in it. And that's really like the only one I've done that. And I'm gonna say I'm something like closing in on 5,000 hours in that game because I let it run overnight all the time. Again, that's part of the game. As far as actively playing it, there's no way I could have that many hours in the game. Crush Crush? Is that a game? But you're asking if that's the one I'm playing? Because it's not that. If that is the game, it's not that one. That's me hearing about the game Crush Crush for the first time. Oh, great. There's not even real terrain there. I went right through it. Alright, come on. Get me back up here where there's actual terrain to interact with. Ah! Going into, obviously, an area I'm not supposed to go into. It's an anime idol dating game. Yeah, no. That is definitely not that game. Over 10 years, you have 5,000 hours thanks to Moderacy. That's what's weird is I got Skyrim on sale, you know, full everything, you know, edition. And I'm sorry, that's just, I played Morrowind so much. I had a lot of time in Morrowind, back on Xbox. like actual, you know, playing it on console. I can't get into Skyrim. I know it's supposed to be so good, but I just have been unable to get myself to want to play it. Tried it on PC, I've tried it on my Steam Deck. I just cannot get into it. It just doesn't work for me. I mean, there are other games that I can play that I consider better. So yeah, Skyrim, I've never been, I just could not get into it. It is not a game of the year for me. Okay, yeah, that, yeah, we're done with that. Again, I'm running out of room. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna put zeolite over there just because it's kind of, I will make sure I don't go too crazy yet and just dump it somewhere because I'm not getting any there. Tried it on iPhone. Are you talking about what, Skyrim on iPhone 4, or are you talking about the Crush game on iPhone 4? Yeah, say like Empyrean, I've got tons of hours in that just because during early access, especially the very early stages when I was playing it before Alpha 9 update, there was so much time to do things, like just to be able to keep the videos going. To go from like, okay, here's the video, I'm showing this, now I gotta do this to get these supplies or do this. It'd be like 8 to 10 hours I'd have to play just to get to the next part to do a video. I just don't have time for that kind of, you know, game involvement now because I got too much other stuff going on. That I can't sit there and be like, oh yeah, let me go play for, you know, 10 hours just to get ready to do a video. I kind of have to keep things moving a little bit more quickly. Let's see. Did I build the, I did not build the recycler yet. Okay. Yeah. Now I played WoW. Not original game. It was the first expansion is when I got into it, and I played it through. It's been so long. I can't remember the name of the one, but the one where they added the blood elves. Was it Mist of Pandaria or something like that? They had the pandas and the blood elves. That's when I stopped playing it, was then. But I wasn't playing it on official servers. I was playing on private servers. And I stopped because the private server I was on, somebody hacked them and wiped all the economy out, and they just said, well, we're not fixing this. And so pretty much everybody like left the server at that point. But it was so sad because that was like such a great server. It was such good like active number of players. The economy was just amazing on it. I mean, trades happening all the time. I made so much gold through trading in that game on that server compared to any server I played on at any point of any other time with it. So it was kind of really disappointing when that happened. That's when I kind of stopped playing WoW. Yeah, well, Skyrim was a downgrade from Oblivion, which I didn't play Oblivion, which was a downgrade from Morrowind. And again, I did play Morrowind. I played a lot of Morrowind. Like I remember that was one of the ones where I really got into the like crafting part and making like your own like magic items. So I had a ring that gave me infinite underwater breathing. I had a ring that could cast an infinite number of fire spells, like a fireball spell, where it didn't use any mana. And you could just keep casting it. It was a weak one, but you could literally just sit there and spam fireballs with it, and it would never run out. And then I did one that was an infinite flight one. You know, you could do the floating, levitation, whatever spell, and you could do it where you could move quickly, but it would run out. And I made one that was like, you could just do it. It would never run out. You just keep going. And I literally, like, one time just walked all the way across the map floating through the air because, you know, I just set something against the controller, and I just went and got a snack and came back and just keep walking. And it was just like, yeah, it's easy. It was kind of like that gave me that chance to play with the creativity of how to manipulate and get like certain, since we couldn't really do base building in it, it gave me a chance to kind of be creative within that game. And then, again, you know, just like Fallout, you know, always thought of like Fallout as more of the RPG. You know, I'm glad they added in the whole base building aspect. They just did it poorly. Not as poorly as some other games, but they still did it poorly. And, you know, it's just one of those things where, you know, I play it for a while, but I still don't like that. Like this, I can play a lot of this just because I can be creative in it. I can come up with interesting things to do. And for me, that's one of the biggest replayability things for games is, can you continue to find something interesting to do in the game? You know, building games, yeah, you keep building bases. Game like Satisfactory, you just keep building better and better factories. You know, you keep refining your operations, making things better and better. You can improve the efficiency, make it look neater, so, you know, like a different design. And I just like that. It's a way to, it's kind of like playing with Legos. You know, when you're a kid, you're playing with Legos, and it's fun because you're getting creative with it. You know, you're not just sitting there saying it's a pile of blocks. No, it's you know, it's a house, it's a castle. You know, you're doing things like that. And me, that's like, you know, when you're a kid, especially, well, older people when they were kids. Young kids, you know, have too much technology now, but when I was a kid, you know, the pinnacle of technology for games was, you know, Nintendo and such. So the action figures, you were basically, you know, use your imagination. And to me, the games like this, where you get to use that creativity, that imagination, it's the same as when you're a kid and you're doing exactly that. You're trying to be creative and come up with, you know, like a different way to, you know, instead of just being, oh yeah, this is my, you know, the Transformers, they're fighting the Decepticons, the Autobots fighting the Decepticons. Again, you know, you come up with different themes to it. And that's why I like games like this with the base building now, and more so, it feels more like being a kid and thinking of, you know, just reimagining things in a different light. So yeah, the RPGs, you know, are good for, to me, for like idle playtime, but most part, I just don't play RPGs anymore, except when I just need something where I can just kind of play for a little bit and then move on. I think I'm gonna do this as my storage setup for right now, so I'm gonna bring it out one more on each side. And of course, again, I'm out of the iron. I will need some crafting and such as well. I can move some things over. Yeah, like, I'm okay with the kind of general theme of certain MMOs, like I'd play World of Warcraft if they handle certain things better, but I had enough griefing happen when I was playing World of Warcraft in the past that, yeah, I'm good for the rest of my life on that. If they had that better managed, or you had a way to play World of Warcraft, it was easy to put up a private server and play with just your friends, I could go for that. But, they don't, they never did really do a great job with that. Now, Conan Exiles, my thing was I just didn't want to play and be griefed, so I was going to play it like, okay, I'll play single player, but then as I did research, found out that single player did not scale correctly with bosses. Like, you played the boss on single player, and guess what? It's gonna be the same boss fight as if you have a group of people. So I didn't get Conan, and then kind of, I just lost interest in the idea of getting Conan Exiles. It's just, in the end, I still like games like this. Where you can, like, especially Subnautica, you got that good balance of it's relaxing, but you do get some danger here. You get the occasional little bit of danger from meteors, but for most part, it's just a relaxing game. Captain of Industry, I haven't seen that. I've finally, like I said, got back to where I'm playing Satisfactory. I started trying it again, and made it I am going to push through the pain point where I'm like, oh god, I can't do this more. I can't keep going. This is getting too annoying. Like, getting into the whole calculating values of what I'm gonna have to use and everything, and spreadsheets. I said I am going to just push past that point and actually play it, even if it starts to feel more like a job. And I did pretty well. I was doing well. And 1.0, so Satisfactory went full release with changes to the map and moved certain things around. And I was like, I kept playing on my existing save, and then it was, like, I know what I want to do next, but it's like at the same time getting into that spot in Minecraft where it's like I know what I want to do, but it's a big project and I just cannot commit myself to wanting to do that big of a project right now. And then I get to the Minecraft, I will stop playing. So with Satisfactory, I actually restarted and said, I'm going to try building over here. I'm going to start with this area. And I'm kind of using what I've learned from the extra playing to try and build better. But it's still, there's times I just get there and I'm like, I really just kind of want to stop playing again for a while. I'm losing that push, that urgency to keep going. It's not holding up. It gets to a point where it's just like it's too much. But this kind of thing, it's like same thing. At some point, I'll get to where I don't want to keep playing in the existing save, and I call it for that game. Oh, all right. See you, Jason. Let me get this. I'll actually get stuff organized a bit right now. Oh, I think what else? Hey, I'll put that. That is super alloy over here, yeah. Just because this kind of does merge together to make super alloy. That'll work. Yeah. Minecraft's become too messy. You know, again, it's one of those things like, yeah, it's got some value to it. I always have to mod Minecraft. And I remember there was one mod I was using and I loved the mod for what it did. And it didn't get updated for one of the Minecraft updates. And then instead of updating it for it, they just moved it from Forge to Fabric. So I was like, all right, great. I really like that mod. I guess I'll move to Fabric. And I started looking and there was like 2 of my mods that were on Forge were not available on Fabric. And I was like, oh man, come on. Somebody just kind of like, hey, let's just forget the whole, we're going to have 2 different mod platforms. Let's just merge them together. How about that? Because now I was stuck with, well, if I move to Fabric, I lose these mods, and I like these mods. And if I move to Forge, you know, if I stay on Forge, then I'll lose this mod because it's not being updated for Fabric or for Forge anymore. It's on Fabric. And I was just like, you know, I'm glad Subnautica doesn't have that kind of problem. You know, I'm glad it's like it's all like this, you know, game. Beponets. It's just here it goes. This is Beponets, and that's the modding for it. We're not worried about a different one. And it's so much simpler with that aspect. So that's one reason why I just won't get back into Minecraft, because I know that's what's gonna happen again. Is I'm gonna get there and it's gonna be like, yeah, I just don't have the patience to keep it going and have to deal with, you know, which mods am I gonna be allowed to use. Oh yeah, well the mod packs too, that's the other thing. That was one of the things for like a lot of the mod creators with Subnautica and Nexus mods, is that they wanted to do mod packs, which of course, you know, have to be curated by somebody. And you got to worry about, here's a mod pack that is great, but it stops getting curated. Then, you know, so it's got mods that are no longer compatible together. Or you end up getting, you know, the mod, like there's an update to the game, and guess what? This mod pack has been put together, something doesn't work. So instead of complaining to the mod pack, you know, curator, the person putting that together, you get the mod developers were worried that they were going to get all the complaints. Why is your mod not working? Here's the bug I'm getting with it. And it turns out it's not a bug with their mod, it's a bug with their interaction and another mod. That's why there was a big, you know, the whole protest against Nexus mods for doing that, and a lot of mod creators moved their mods away from Nexus mods. It's just, unfortunately, the whole creating a new site never really took off as well as it needed to for that to work. Dump all sorts of stuff over here. Actually, I think this is the last batch I'm gonna do for a moment. What I'm gonna do is not do that. Get these. This gives me a good amount of stuff over here, so at least I have this, and then I can do some building over here. I think I want to actually look at kind of go ahead and moving my power over here too, but not here. I kind of want to do like I've been doing, the separate little power setup. Maybe actually just build over top of this. Just build a platform that goes up and over it. And I just, you know, here's a ramp that goes up to it. When I unlock the ramp, and I'll just build an open air tower using the foundation grids instead of a collection of, you know, 3x3 rooms like I was doing before. We'll just make it nice and open, lovely visible. Are you talking about the modders for like Minecraft having their own Discord? Because I know there's, you know, Subnautica, there's a Subnautica modding Discord. I can see like a mod pack having its own Discord. I feel like there's, you know, you just end up getting on too many Discords, and too many different servers to try and keep communications going. You know, at some point, you know, you just got too many channels of communication. I mean, I could get, you know, some, especially now on Subnautica mods, you notice there's a lot of the new mods, even from, you know, long-term mod creators, they're not saying, they're explicitly stating don't contact through, or don't put a bug report in on Nexus mods, because apparently there's some issues going with Nexus mods and the bug system, the reporting system, how that's being handled. I haven't looked too much into it, but you can find just a ton of these mod creators saying, do not contact me here. Do not go through Nexus mods to complain about a bug. Go and contact me directly on Discord. And that, to me, that's kind of interesting that that's happening. And apparently I can snap to this to build off of this. I just can't, it doesn't actually line up exactly with building things. All right. So I'm just gonna do like that, because I can't get to snap like to the right spot. There we go. Oh, I got food. Let's get some oxygen real quick. Alright, I'll do that. Yep, drink. Well, yeah, like Subnautica mods, at least with the modders on that, most of them use the Subnautica modding Discord server instead of having to have their own Discord server for everything. Now, FCS, you know, they got a Discord server, and I see that because that's a big mod setup. That's not just like, here's a little mod pack. That's a full-blown like mod setup. They have a lot of content there. So I could see that being, you know, valid case for that. But some of these mods, you don't need a full separate mod Discord server for it. You just don't. Oh, good, it worked. Got it right. Got it right. There you go. Ah, lovely. Okay. I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I went too far just because of that. Yeah. All right. Let's see if I can get it to actually connect correct. I think I can. I think I can. Yeah. Okay, that works. Keeps it nice and centralized. What I'll do is let's do it this way. Thinking like a nice, because I am going to end up with the fusion reactors here, so why would I not want a nice decorative type of setup here. Because I don't need to have it be super big, because I'll have a bunch of little fusion reactors. So we get this kind of nicer little design. Yeah, Subnautica doesn't give you replayability. See, the story for Subnautica doesn't give me replayability. It's like, oh yeah, I've done the story. I know what to do, you know? And I see a lot of comments about that on videos of mine where people are like, you know, obviously thinking they're being funny, say, you know you leave the planet, right? But, you know, that's the thing is, if I was just playing the game for the story, I would play it one time. And that would have been it. I play Subnautica to be creative and try playing different ways, build a big base, build out my, you know, Cyclops in a different manner to make it look a little bit nicer, or do it a different way this time, you know? I replay it for that. Again, for the creativity part. Same with Planet Crafter, I'm replaying because, well, it's a new map. But, you know, I build a big base because I like to have the time to be creative with the design. And it's not so much about the, you know, is this necessary kind of thing. It's you know, I built that gigantic tower of tier 5 heaters in one playthrough. Just because, like, I, you know, did in their playthrough a ton of rockets instead and got so much more effective use. But I still, you know, in one playthrough I wanted to build a big tower of heaters just to say I did it, you know. Just like there are people who do some insanely big builds in like Minecraft just to say they did it. Let's see how I want to do this. I'll have to build me a ramp or something. Do it later. I'll move some of my power production on over here. Have to get this all cleared out. More customizable building and submersible. See, they don't have to go crazy with the submersible customization. We got a sample of that with the sea truck in Below Zero. What they missed in Below Zero was the real customization. Like, oh, you can arrange these modules in whatever order you want. You have the ability to customize your sea truck. Well, yeah, you know, you have one leg missing. You can still hop and try to do a marathon hopping, or have a crutch and walk with a crutch and still try to do a marathon, but it's not gonna do it. It's not gonna be as easy, and you're not gonna have the same ability as somebody that's got two legs, you know. That's kind of why I think of the sea truck with the customizability of it. It had minimal customization. It was the minimal because you could rearrange compartments, and that's it. There should have been a free customized compartment for it. There should have been one you add on this module and you can build in it like you can a base. I mean, obviously not everything would be buildable in it, but you can have a good bit of stuff you can build in it, you know, without it being a problem. I feel like they absolutely just, the fact they never even bothered to try and add that to the game was a huge miss on their part. They should have realized, just even from the first game, of how much players liked being able to customize the inside of the Cyclops, that the sea truck was not going to be enough if you could not customize the inside of it in a similar manner. And I'm hoping we get that. If they keep the sea truck, and I'm hoping they don't, but if they keep the sea truck for the new Subnautica game, they better add customizable compartments where you can actually go and do stuff, build in them, like we should have already been able to do. Also, you know, the fact that there was compartments where they left stuff empty. You had, I mean, sections of a wall that were just not even being used. And that's not realistic. You know, you look at subs now, especially the smaller, you know, manned submersibles that are used for like deep sea exploration, they pack them with sensors and supplies, tools, you know, all sorts of stuff. They pack them full. So because it, you know, it's not exactly easy to just come right back up and grab something if you decide you need it down there. So it was just unrealistic design and limiting design for that. You'll be able to genetically enhance yourself in Subnautica 2? Is that meaning like we are taking stuff from the precursors and we're finding their technology and enhancing ourselves with it? I mean, that could be cool if it's done right. It feels kind of like almost that they want to do an RPG leveling system in a way, but without having to come up with a way to say you're earning experience points. Instead, you find your way to stuff and you unlock it, and then you can go and augment yourself. Basically, you know, choose your skill capability. If that's what they're gonna have, then it could be interesting. Just, it comes down to implementation. You know, Below Zero could have been so much better than it is. They just, it came down to implementation. Yeah, the terrain modification tool was in early access, and they took it out because of problems, partly with the terrain, like how it was affecting FPS, but also they took it out because they were building Subnautica at that point for full release. They were building it to move it to doing console, and that was going to cause a lot of issues on the console versions of the game. So they took that out. And yeah, there were, you know, one thing, you mentioned exploits. I wouldn't say exploits, but there was, when you, like, I used it one time because I found a completely hidden little area where they had, basically, instead of having it just, there's terrain there, it doesn't have to be designed in any way, it's just a filler. There was a big open cube area that was just air, you know, nothing in there, and or water, but you know, there's nothing in there. And I dug down into it and I was starting to build in there, and the problem was, even though the opening didn't close up, it would visually like look weird. It would like look like it sealed up and then be okay. And it was just one of those things like, okay, yeah, this, you know, obviously it's not meant for me to be here. But at the same time, again, they did get rid of it for good reason. There was like, it was going to cause issues with the console variations of the game. Again, Xbox, I'll read it when we're done today. I'll look at it then. I'm not gonna stop to read it right now. Easy. So glad when I can automate my sorting. And I actually have my big rooms for storage. And the tier 2 lockers for storage. Alright. Let's see. You know what? I got that. Let's see, can I build any more reactors right now. I'm about to unlock the tier 2, which is going to be good. I'll have to go up there and replace some of those. Well, I think it's time to just go ahead and do some expanding. Also, I do need to get rockets kind of going, because I do need to get some resources. Okay, that's out. Take that. Like, really, all that, all these resources I got here are coming from the crusher that are stuff I'm finding. I'm not really getting a lot from the extractors yet. They've almost made the extractors unnecessary, except for long-term gameplay in this, because I'm not really, like, I'm getting plenty of supplies, and it's all coming from the extractors, or from the crushers, rather than the extractors this time around. Alright, so I've got those. I need to... Oh. Kept meaning to do that. I gotta put that there. I'll get a couple more things brought over, and then I'll just go ahead and try to get some power upgrades. Oh, I do need to go ahead and set up like a desk and screens arrangement. And oh, and I gotta do the biodome. I forgot about that. I gotta move that over too. Yeah, I need to do some of these over there. Okay, I got those. Let's see. I'm about to hit that, so I gotta get some pressure going. Yep. I really have been just focusing on exploring, because again, just learning this map for first time, so I need to kind of get familiar with it. And of course, now I'm building, as I tend to do. Go ahead and take that. Yeah. Go ahead and move these. Oh, yeah, so I got, of course, get some pulsar quartz later to get the portal, so I can go find other fancier stuff. Again, I'm not going to really go that far on this one. This is going to be, I'm going to get through, basically explore everything, and get to the point where I could pretty much just complete the save, complete the story aspect, and leave the planet, and then I'll probably just go back to the other save and play it. Because I'm still, right now, liking the flow of the original planet more than this one. Alright, got those, I think. Oh yeah, that's right, I was gonna do a desk type of thing. You know, I'm gonna move that over. All right, and blueprints and power right now here. And I might go, yo, let's just do another desk over here. That. I'll move that higher. I don't like it where I can't see that much. on it. Ooh, well, you know. Actually, I'm just gonna do this. That. Yeah, let's just do it this way. Actually, let me move this. Yeah, I'm just gonna do it in here. Because why not use this space for a... okay. Ah, stupid ladder in the way. But not really in the way. Alright. Getting... I'm feeling pretty good on this now. So let's go... knock out a couple more of these. Yeah. And just make sure I give myself power. Oh. Water. That's what it is. I'm missing the water. I'm gonna get... two more reactors set up, so I have power. And I'm gonna spam out some more miners and such. Or you know, drills to get that going. Still got that 2 zeolite. I want to use it, but I want to wait. Make sure I don't use it on the wrong thing and waste it. You know, if I use it on the wrong upgrade, not, you know, I'm gonna have to go build the scrapper or recycler just to get it back. I don't want to do that and then be like, oh, but you know, I really do kind of need that upgrade. Yeah, you know. All right, I'm just gonna take this with me. Yes. Once that glacier is melted, the land is very pretty. Are you talking about this glacier? Like the whole mountain? Or are you talking about the stuff like that goes inside? That's why, one thing I'm kind of hoping, you know, if this turns into a lake, and I'm just realizing this is kind of low lying. If it turns into a lake, then, hey, it can't go too high up to there. And that means I just take these out, and now I've got an entrance there, and I just have to put that somewhere else. Plus, the lake, to me, would kind of disrupt the idea of using the vehicle more. Which is, they're supposed to have made this map more, you know, built around the vehicle. More accommodating to the vehicle. And I just see, like, this turning into a big lake would, I mean, it'd be kind of cool. You have a lake here. You got this, like, little bit of land at the top. It's just surrounded by water. It's just a little isle in the middle of it. But it also feels like that would take away from the whole drivability of part of the land, the terrain. So, but if it comes down to it, I will relocate things a little bit. And, you know, don't know how this is going to look. I've never played this map, so I am just hoping for the best, pretty much. There we go. You built your bases high up because you were expecting bigger lakes. I mean, I can see a little bit of a lake here. Again, it shouldn't go too high up. I should be fine at that level. It's just the vehicle would have to be relocated, and I'm honestly fine with that. I don't care about the vehicle. Oh, power. Okay, I got a good bit of power, so even though they'll probably have, I mean, I won't have to do them anyway because I'm going to upgrade. Go ahead and get these going. That's a bunch of drills, more pressure, and oh yeah, gotta do these inside. So yeah, I'm gonna put these back at the other base where I've made room for them, because I don't want them here. Ready for the outside heaters. It's supposed to heat up the air of the planet, not the air inside the base. Inside heater does not make sense for that. Yeah, I would get the mod over the vehicle. I'm not a fan of the vehicle. It just feels unnecessary in this game. And it still feels like it's out of sequence from where it should be. Oh, I need to do some veggie placements. Probably should go get some more supplies for that. You know what? It's not going to be a lot, but there's some over here. I have not gone to this in God, probably an hour now. I didn't even realize. I was thinking, like, what? We made it maybe an hour 10 or so. No, it's over 2 hours. We've been going at this already. Coming up on 2.5 hours. That's, yeah, I did not realize it was that much time already passed. God, I don't have so much. I'm gonna have to move those too. Oh, do I actually have a meteor storm? 2 hours, over 2 hours. And I've had rain. I'm just now finally getting a meteor storm. They have really turned down the meteor storms with this map. That, or I'm just really unlucky on meteors triggering. Cobalt, so I still get regular drops from the meteors. Cobalts. Iron. Yeah. Getting things organized is one of those things that just helps feel like you're making so much more progress. Let's see. Pressure. There we go. All right. Explosive powder. Well, that's okay. I've got the... Oh, okay. So that's not counting in... Okay. Oh, I'll have to go do that, but... Okay, I've got... So each one of those is 1 uranium rod. Now, explosive powder. Yeah. I got sulfur. There's sulfur up there. I can get more sulfur. Maybe time to go put a sulfur extractor in place. Yeah, that's just taking forever. Okay, yeah, I need to go, that should be pretty much it. I gotta take that with me. This has gotta go. And, what? I'm getting another meteor storm already? Really? Is it making up for lost time? Is that it? Like, oh, sorry, we forgot about doing this. Oops. 350. I'm gonna do some of the 400s. Yep. Tree seeds. Yeah, I could go ahead and do like a tree. What? Can I do a tree spreader? I cannot do grass spreader. I can do the veggie tubes. A lot of veggie tubes. 4 vegetubes I can do out there. And then, oh, yeah, let me look, see, did I get any more of those? I didn't even, like, look for that one specifically. Feels like I should have gotten one, but I do not see it. Alright, so basically the golden seed. I take it. Yeah. And then I got those. Alright. I'll take all of these out. Oh, yeah. There we go. Plus, you know, there's water right there. It's gonna fill in right here. I need to move it. And if that's getting water, then it might actually get where that is gonna get some water around my spot. I mean, it's not forming water there now. I think that it would be if that was going to be the case. You know. Alright, you know what? That can't go that way. Alright, so 5. Get it. Yeah, that will work. Try to give me a little bit of room to walk between, just because I don't want to trust that I have to yeah, like that I have to like be able to jump on top because I got that kind of in the way. Okay, so that's 15. I'll put that there and all these. I'm gonna still have 1 Tusca seed left, but I need to verify my power consumption real quick before I go and build that one last vegetube that messes things. Oh, hey, yeah, no, that's right, not 15, 20 vegetubes. Oh, I got it. Yeah, that's good. 405. Let's see, 405, and that uses 7.25, so another 10 is 7250. That's fine. Thinking as long as I can actually have it still see my storage well enough, should be, I'm like right below it. This should be good. And I have never had this many vegetubes active at one time. Just gonna point that out. Never had this many active at one time. I'm going overboard compared to normal. And I also realized I don't exactly have a storage thing yet for seeds and such, so we'll just do this. Seeds! Okay. Oh, wait, yeah, bio dome. I did kind of forget about that. Oh, yeah, and that's right. I've got the, got the displays on the wall there. All right, well, biodome is going to come out of, yes, that side. Let's do it there. Okay. Here. There we go. I just need it somewhere, so I have it. Okay. This. I need to make some explosive powder. I got to here, yeah. So, I need a uranium rod. I've got to... How much of those? Alright. So that's 1. So that's going to give me 2 of those. After I siphon off a bunch more water. Okay. Yeah, of course it's gonna stick out like that. Past the edge there. I'll have to kind of experiment a bit with how this is set up. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and move these forward. Thing with these. Move them up a bit. Give me room right here. I can then adjust those a little bit. There we go. All right. So I've got basically middle. Oh yeah, that's good. And then same kind of thing. Using the beams here, the solid bars, to help me with the alignment. That works. So was it 331 versus the 86? So 4-ish times the power output. Yeah, so it's like basically 4 of them. Yeah, really, I'm taking apart 3 to get kind of the supplies for it. Take those out. That gives me 2 rods back. Let's kind of see how my power's doing. Oh yeah, much better. All right, I'll do 1 more rod. Ooh. Wait, up here. Yes. All right. Go ahead and do a little bit more. That. Okay. This side here, nice and in place. Look how it, oh, look at that. Nice, yes, it fits great. So now, more power. Yeah, I'm gonna need some sulfur and iridium. I know I should be able to go up there and build the sulfur one and just be done with it. But I have a feeling the iridium is gonna make me have to crack stuff open, right? I'm gonna just have to try to get the bauxite instead. Crack that open to get the iridium. Oh, the water's starting there now. Of course, now I'm getting a little bit more settled The water is kicking up right here. Food. Food? Good. All right. And yeah, I could go ahead and take this. That's the last of that. Food growers, I do need to move over there. Let's see. Even that I didn't get much. So yeah, it's literally, I gotta go get the uranite to get that. Yeah, I'm just gonna take food too. Yeah, it's time. I'm gonna put, well, I'm gonna do one extractor for sulfur. I know that. And then, actually, I wonder what the extractor would give me out here. If I built one right here, we'll do that. Just to see. Not cobalt, magnesium, silicon, titanium. And then I'll just go ahead. I'm gonna do like the food stuff right here, kind of do like little rows. Yeah, I could do like one here, and then one here, or one here, and then like two here, because I can kind of stack them together. And we'll just do all the food stuff there. Yeah, that looks good. Like that. Okay, let's do an extractor. We go up there. Oh. Yep. Yeah, I'm definitely feeling like I'm not a fan of the crusher part of it. You know, the difference between the prime planet and the humble planet, having to deal with the crusher instead of the extractor. The crusher feels so much more tedious, and it's slowing things down. I mean, smaller map overall, and it's a slower game progression to me, which, you know, it gives you more time. I'm still, you know, I don't like the flow of the map. I don't like the way this is being done with that and how it's slowing me down that much. Yeah, this is gonna be a one and done for me. I'll go do my long gameplays on the main planet instead of this one. It just is not working as well for me. Just the ore crusher is making it feel limited. I'm not even getting a lot. I mean, it has not been that long since I came over here to get stuff. I'm just not getting a lot from the extractors either. They seem slow in this too, compared to original. There's sulfur on the ground right here. Surely this will treat me to some sulfur collection. Right? Yes, it will. Okay, that's enough. I've got all the other supplies. I do not need to be collecting anything else from the ground right now. Can I even climb up these? Come on. Come on. You gotta skirt around the right side of it. And you can. Huh. I don't know what it is. For some reason I have wasp that like to climb on my security cameras and cause alerts. Hey, you got a wasp crawling on the camera. But instead of saying that, it's like, it looks like somebody's in your backyard. There's somebody outside. I gotta get heat going. Let's see. I know there's some that were like, I think 80 MTI for the ice, and some of it was like 200. So yeah, gonna have to get a few things going with that. Let's see. Okay, I am closing in on the flower spreader now because of pressure, which, you know, I'm getting more oxygen because of my plants outside. I can do the grass spreaders. Yep. Let's see. Of course, grass spreaders, I can't augment them. Oh, and I got all my lermas back over there. No lerma seeds there. I'm just go ahead and take these. That's all of them, right? Yes. You know, because water is building up here, I feel like it is going to be a little bit of a lake. So why not go ahead and do some grass spreaders up here around this, make it look kind of nice up here. You know, some greenery around the area that basically I'm going to be walking on top of, instead of actually walking around that much. One, two. What am I missing? Water. I'm actually burning through my water supplies quite a bit. Okay. 8 more. The 11 total. Up here. It's gonna be the grassy knoll. There you go. I think this counts as a knoll, right? Okay. Yep. All right, that's evened out. So for one. All right, there you go. Last one. I'll just take that out and put it right here. Means it's 10 plus the one oddball in front. And you know, I gotta do this. It's just this. I need this to help me speed things up. This is just, it's too slow without the multiplier. That's really what's messing me up the most, is that I'm not doing this. So let's see how many engines I can make. I know I have one laying around somewhere. All right, one. Go ahead and make at least one more. Yep. Okay. Do that. And then do that. Oh, perfect. It's 3 and 3. Like it was meant to be done. All right. And I do still have the auto launch rocket mod installed. And it works. There we go. They actually launched. Okay. Let's see how that helps. Still not moving very fast. Oh, wait. Nope, still. Alright, let's see. Yeah, I can do it. Alright, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do one more of each. I'm gonna knock out a few of these while I can. I think one advantage of that nice big underground type area is build a base there, be hanging around there doing a bunch of work, and then you just teleport up here topside, launch all your rockets, and you don't have to worry about the meteor storms because they can't get to you down there. There we go. Now we're gonna see some. It's moving better. Still not amazing. But hey, algae generator. I don't have like no, I do have a little bit of water somewhere, but I don't have a lot of water. I don't even care about picking up the resources unless, oh, you know, good reason to look and see if these are generating like they're supposed to. The, you know, correct resource drops. Vehicle tier 1 increase. Well, I'm gonna go over here then. Wait, oh, fabric's over at the airbase. That's right. Gotta go get it. Where's all the drops? I want to see the drops. See if I'm like missing out on the opportunity to get. Oh yeah, it's got the red. Iridium, uranium. I guess I'm going back to collecting this kind of stuff. I'm going to give it time to let the storms end. Oh, flower spreader. Yay. Okay. Now I can go and upgrade. Yeah, that's making a nice little difference there. Oh. Seeds. Yeah, I'll put those away. All right. I feel like I need to also do at least a couple of rockets towards oxygen, but I can't do it. I got drone visualization already unlocked. I can't do other stuff. That seems off. I'm not even close to getting drones. Oh no, they're gonna drown. Oh, plants then. Flower. Yep, okay, I'll go get my lerma seeds back. Just gotta make some fertilizer. Well, that's gonna be food that I've got set aside. So, oh, and of course algae. That's right. I got no algae. I'm waiting for the water to get deep enough. All right, Yeah. Which it is quickly deepening. Yes, it is quickly deepening now. And there too. Yeah, let's go see how this looks. I think I'm gonna just be launching a bunch of those rockets. Especially after go collect some more of these supplies. That's yeah. Oh, it's still going. Fabric. Go ahead and get that just in case. I'll take the water. Get a lot of iridium and uranium going this way. Which I hate doing this the way, because, you know, you gotta go and collect stuff. They spread the meteors out so much now. No more decodes still. Alright, just throw that there, throw that there, throw that. And, you know what? Water. Yeah, there we go. Keep me a little bit. Plenty of power. And, oh, you know, where am I getting to next? We are... I gotta have the methane for something, so I got 100. I got a ways to go, but you know what? Pressure rockets will help. That's gonna come quickly. Yeah, I just, let me go look for supplies. Or, I mean, let me go actually eat. You know, I'll go back. I still gotta move all the food production over. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go out and look for these spots. Look for the iridium and uranium. I'm assuming it doesn't just... Yeah, see, there it is. It doesn't despawn any differently than in the original map. You know, it's not like super alloy that decides to just disappear on you. And I can't get that. Oh, come on. That's I can't even target that one. Yeah. I need those. Honestly, the dolomite one seems super slow. Oh, yeah, time to get food. And I filled up. This is just gonna be super alloy now. I'm just gonna go and make a bunch of super alloy. Oh yeah, there goes my little base. My setup. It's gonna get flooded. Then going underwater. See, how close am I? 40%. Yeah. Just, yeah. Oh, yeah. Again. I'm going to consume a bunch of stuff from inventory, but apparently not enough. Okay, yeah. A lot of cobalt from that haul. Let's go ahead and do that. Yay. Bunch of super alloy. Okay, now go get my food. I want to go. Oh, I see it. See some green, I think. Yeah. Tiny glow over there. Yes. Oh, the green shows up at such a far distance, but the red doesn't. You really don't get that much of a glow from the iridium. If there's green, then there's probably red around it. Because they should be all falling in pretty much the same general spots relative to me. I need uranium for a good old-fashioned uranium cake. I mean, I'm not planning to make uranium cake. So, I'm just gonna make, you know, some uranium rods. I guess that would be close enough of an equivalent. Yeah, this is not a very good spot right here for having meteors land. It tend to get resources stuck too readily. Yep, it looks like that's going to be like a little island almost in the middle of a small lake. So this is all going to be going bye-bye. Or not all, it's going to have to be moved. I didn't think about it when I was building it down lower. I was like, it's flatter. It's convenient. Gives me room to build this. And then, oh yeah, it's low level, which means water's gonna flood. I didn't even think about that. Of course, you know, the starting area is gonna flood with water. Why not? Same thing from the first game. Means that's gonna get flooded too, possibly. I think that might be all I can really find. Other than what's laying around up here. You know, if that fills up with water, it definitely feels like it went from, oh, we're making this more accessible for the vehicle to now, as you start to get further into the game, the vehicle becomes less accessible in areas. If the water keeps creeping in all these little spots, like it's gonna be less and less of a valid, like, usable tool. Like, oh yeah, you used to be able to drive there. Now you can't. There's water in the way. So, back to the jetpack. Alright, doing pretty good there. Let's see, we'll do, well, I think I got all I could. Grass spreader. Yes, I got a little bit of fertilizer, but still not enough to really say algae. So I'm gonna go ahead and do some more rockets. Okay. And I think I'm counting it wrong, but I'm giving myself plenty as a just in case. So, there we go. I did 6 more because I already launched. Was it 2 each? I think is why I launched. So I'm gonna do 1, 2, 1. I'm gonna do 3 more of each one. Sorry to go. Alright, it's alright. Go get your rest, Jimmy. And we will see you next week. Not a problem. Totally understand. This is it's just past 3 hours, so generally when I would normally be, you know, trying to stop anyway, but I want to get a little bit more. I feel like I just didn't get quite far enough on that, and especially now. Look how fast that's going. I am going to get my liquid water lakes. I'm going to have this need to be redone already, because I'm about to go here and it's going to be underwater. That's what I'm going for. We're going to have this underwater. We're going to see how deep the lake is going to get. I bet some of the meteors are even hitting way up there. I have to go look for that after these storms finish. Yeah. Alright. Let's see how many. I got 2. So go ahead and do 2. No. Let's go ahead and do 1 more. And then okay, so I will have to kind of go and get, oh yeah, and of course the water getting in my way, affecting my ability to do stuff. Maybe I can get rest. One you built. 1. Yep. Okay. That's I got. Make sure I got enough. Want to make sure I got everything from over there. I might need that. I did not get from these. So 2, 4. These out. Yep. So, of course, explosive powder. Go ahead and get that. There we go. Hopefully, that's all I should need for. Oh, nope. Uranium rods. Of course. Alright, so I'm going to need. I think I just have 1, so that'd be 5 more uranium rods to finish this off. There we go. I'll finish this floor. And then. I guess I gotta go collect some resources now. Around the planet. And these stop, you know, Okay, so yes, still not getting to there yet, but 12 UK tier 2 biodome, tree bark. And the tier 4 heater, probably not gonna happen in the next little bit. We got that bit. Oh, actually that may be doable, though I think I'm okay for the most part on some of this. Okay, I mean, yeah. Is it deep enough for me to do an algae generator yet? Yes, it is. I'll put one out, because I don't like doing this because it does kind of have a problem where it, or at least in the air map, it would not always move upwards as the lake expanded. I mean, if this is as deep as it gets, then I'm fine with the truck or the vehicle being there. It's fine. It can sit just above the water level. 61%. Did not go up that much, really, relative to the other, till when it was like 31%. Oh, nope. Went too far back on that one. Just a tiny little nudge. What? Wait a second. Let me try that again. That's where I am. It snaps. Okay, that placed different a moment ago. Like, it was slightly forward and slightly over compared to where it is now. Would I recommend Humble? Sure. I mean, for $8, it's actually a really good deal. I wasn't quite sold on it as of last live stream, but I am now. This is worth the $8. I mean, they've already said they've released an update for it. They said they are going to continue expanding on both the Prime map and the Humble map, adding improvements. They added a bunch of stuff to the Humble map with this last update. So yeah, for $8, you're getting a new map, some new tech, and the knowledge that they're just gonna keep working on both maps of the game. So you're gonna continue to get more and more good things out of it. That's definitely worth it. You know, you're gonna continue getting updates to it. That's one nice thing about them, is they continue to update their product. They're not just saying, oh, we're done. You got what you paid for. You want the new stuff? Pay us again. They're not doing that like some other companies, you know, that tend to do that sort of thing. It's like it's gonna get deep enough to just cover up all the stone balls. Gotta make sure your balls are covered. Otherwise it can be inappropriate. Just a little tiny bit of wisdom from me to you. Cover your balls. I did put that up there. I did not bring any seed packs over here. Okay, that's right. Yep. Just come over here and it's just readily visible right there, ready to pick up. Much nicer than having to go and look and dig through rubble for it. Okay, and is that still not ready? I'm taking all that. I think that's from earlier. One of the ones that got stuck in a bad spot. And I guess that's the end of all of the meteor storms, because it does not seem to be triggering anymore. So I guess it's time to start doing my rounds to look for all of the drops. As stuff despawns, so I can see and access some things. Yeah. I'm gonna look. I mean, there's a good bit of rubble over there. I'm gonna have to go really digging further out this time, I guess. Looking for additional spots. Like there's a bunch there. See? Oh, that one there. All those right there. And I'm going to see if I can get up top on that, because I feel like some did hit up there on top of that ridge. Maybe, after this, I'll have a good supply of uranium rods. Finish off that power setup for that first level. I'm so glad this is not giving me problems, because it's just right below the surface of the water. This is not being as easy to target, but I'm still getting it. There we go. Let me up. Let me up. Alright. I'm gonna try that again. That seems very shallow for me to be swimming in it. Like what I do, lay down to try and be submerged. I do like how this is like, yeah, rock wall holding the water back from flowing down, so it's higher elevation visually. I do like that they did that little touch there. Wish I knew this was going to be underwater before I started building my stuff here. It looks like that is going to be deep enough that it's messing up my little garage setup. Seeds. Or seeds. Okay. I have 15. So we're just going to do 5 of each. 5 eggplant, 5 squash, 5 mushroom for now. And then I can throw beans on that side. I don't even have beans. Oh, I got some beans. Yeah, okay, so I'll do 5 over there and do some when I break down the other ones. So I'll go and do these so I get the beans going for food. And these will be for production, since I am going to have some algae production starting. There. Okay. Oh, wait. Where am I at? 81%. Yeah, there goes my water coming in. And, of course, as I'm getting ready to go look for more stuff, I gotta start swimming now. It looks like it's just a regular storm, too. I'm gonna find out. Sky is green. Titanium? Yeah, it's just like regular drops. 200 NTI. Now, it does look like if I am at 80%, or just above 80% on the terraformation to the lake, 100% the lake should be full. And it feels like there's still going to be places where I could technically drive through the water without it causing a problem with me in the vehicle. Like, visually, fit, like, oh yeah, you're fine. You're not completely submerged. But they also kind of still feels like it is limiting the usability of the vehicle again as the water starts to fill in. Apparently, the original starting place is going to stay fairly dry. Okay, got those. Yep, okay, that's empty. Alright. Maybe now before another meteor storm, I can go and look for some more uranium and iridium drops. And then we'll see exactly how high my water level's gonna get and flood my base. Let me just go ahead and build out the other food growers. Gotta get my beans. Oh, what? There we go, yeah. Keeping the food together. Eat some food, drink some water. Good. Yeah, alright. Ah, I'm swimming as soon as I get out of the ladder. Yeah. That's a little bit of a problem. Not the best thing to do. Oh, I already see a bunch of green. I see some red actually over there. Surprisingly, none on the ridge here. Let's go around this way again. Come on. Pickup is still kind of inconsistent at times. Definitely feels like I'm getting a lot more out of the crates now. And I see aluminum there. I might need to try an extractor up here. This might, you know, it doesn't have the same look from the first map with the aluminum fields, where it had that visual change as you got into the area. But if there's aluminum on the ground, it stands that I can get it from there. I left the sink on too long. I'm sorry, it happens. I got busy. Timmy distracted me. It's all Timmy's fault. Speaking of, look, he's already hiding. He's like, I'm not involved with this. I am not involved with this water leak. Right. I'll have to move my crushers over here, I guess. Yes, all right. So, you know, not too bad. I'm about to hit 50 MTI. That's good. And we're about to hit the lake water level max, which I have a feeling is going to be just right up to the very, very tip of that. It's going to be like, that's the one thing that's going to stick through the water on these is this. It's gonna get to the height and it's gonna be like that. Like right there. That's where the water's gonna hit. It's gonna go just to that, and you're gonna see this little piece sticking out of the water. Ira, the DLC is different. It definitely has a slower kind of feel to it, in my opinion, because of one of the changes in the way you get certain resources. But they have said they are adding to it. They did just release an update which added some content to it, and they are going to be continuing work on it for the next few months, along with work on the original map. So you're gonna be still getting free updates, so it's definitely worth the I'll say the $8 price tag at this point, because you're gonna continue to get some more content for it. And hey, you know, you're supporting devs that actually listen to player complaints and are going to continue giving free content for even the existing game beyond this. And it looks like I may have had one drop through the ice. Oh, no, behind the ice, where I still can't get it. Wow, yeah. I'm going to say that fell down from way up top. That's all cobalt there, too. Oh, I didn't even come over here and look since the water started coming in. That's that darker area with the ship out there, and that's how much water is going into it. Oh, look at all those little glowy spots over there. That's what you gotta see. You gotta see the glowy spots so you know where your goodies are. All right, you know what? Here's what I'm gonna do. This works sometimes. Aiming backwards. Come on, come on. Get me up to the top here. All right, what lake water collector? Up. Oh, well, I got to this point. Let's see what I can find over here. Okay. Ah, there we go. Oh, and some water down there. Okay. So maybe an inside area that I get to a little bit later when some ice melts and I just managed to find a way up top. Probably not the best idea to drop in there right now and get stuck. Where that? There we go. Look at all those. I'm gonna look for other green glowy spots. All right, couple of red and green spots there. Oh, no. Oh no. Oh no. All right, is that one over there? All right, I'm remembering it. Come on, come on. Deep breath. Whew. That was close. That was close. I totally forgot. Oh yeah, God, breathe. I still don't have. I've got lakes. I don't have breathable oxygen yet. And I'm gonna take a guess. Is this is the limit, right? Yes, I am at full on lake. So that is the height level. Didn't quite get as much coverage as I thought, but you know, there we go. Actually, thinking about it, I could have jumped from there and then gone to this base even quicker and been less of that, like, right to the last second. I just didn't think about that, that little spot. Come on, come on, come on, come on. You know, you can let me up there. Come on. I got a jetpack. There we go. Just gotta wiggle it the right way. As with other things in life. Oh, and okay, this is not here, but there is a spot I was climbed up here from, or climbed up to here earlier. Yes. Oh, yeah, I see cave. Oh, no, I could actually see straight through to that side. So that's just cosmetic blockage. That's all it is. Cosmetic blockage. Oh, and there's the spot. Oh, that. Okay. Starform robotic. Okay, so there are different crates. It's not the little eggy things. These are that. The Starform crates are the new, basically, gold crates. And I've been sitting there, couldn't find any gold crates. So I was alright, they don't have them. They just added these with the update. There's those little egg things that apparently turn very prismatic later. But these are Starform crates. And we get new effigies. They're not gold. But we get that. And you see, it says right-click to build. Also get some better seeds. I am not going to delete that one, or, you know, break it down. I'm going to leave them because I will need to be able to make a video on where all their locations are. Those did just get updated, added with the update. So that is something, if you already were, like, about to finish the map already, you got some new stuff to go look for. You know what? Spacesuit Starforma. Not a fan, but I will keep it on for right now. Let's just see what it does. It says build. So you actually get to place it down now. That is much better than just having to have the little display case. That I like that much better. You know, have me a little here. Hey, look at that, yeah. I get a few more of the good ones, all of us make like a little play set. You know, don't just terraform the planet. Have some playtime and pretend you're also still terraforming the planet. That sounds very much like the new, like, in Satisfactory, where it's like everything is about the whole corporate thing is like always be doing stuff. Okay, now enjoy a micro break. All right, welcome back from your break. Hope you're ready to work. You know, it's like that kind of like very, it's done in a comedic way, but it's one of those toxic, you know, work mentalities being kind of poked fun at in the game. That makes me think of it as like, congrats on doing a great job. You found it. Have fun pretending to terraform while you still actually terraform. Yeah, I'm gonna dump as much as I can. Surprisingly, I thought this would have a lot more water in it. Instead, it's where I decided to move my base over to. Okay, let's see where I'm at. It's gonna take a little while. I gotta get some more rockets going, and yeah, get some more pressure. I got the biodome. That's gonna help with some more oxygen production, since I don't have any rockets out for oxygen yet. Ooh, I'm about to get slopes. After I don't need the slope anymore because it flooded. Biolab, a tier 2 generator, 25. That's not going to happen soon enough. Yeah. You know, if this was the first map, the main map, Prime Planet, I would absolutely be like so much further along right now than I am. But, you know, the change to how you get resources has definitely slowed me down a bit. It's just, there's some aspects of it that definitely feel more constrained than the original map. But at the least, I have moved pretty much my base over here. Let's do a, we're at 3.5 hours. Oh, yeah. It's time to get ready to wrap up. See if that's not done yet. I'll wait till those are done. Eat real quick. And let's just go ahead and go out for a little bit. Actually, let's just see how it does if I drive. Okay, it doesn't care that I'm going underwater. Or then I'll probably still lose well, I get the unlimited oxygen upgrade. It should not give me any fits about the being underwater then, I would think. Because if I got oxygen inside the vehicle, then it should cover oxygen even if I'm underwater in the vehicle. I could be wrong, but it just seems like that would be the way you'd think it would work then. I'm not going to worry about the osmium area. I want to go over here. See the water build up in this area. It's a much bigger lake. I'm still kind of liking the idea of building the hanging cosmetic base, but now seeing the water here like this, I'm honestly almost thinking about what if I built the base where it kind of bridged between like here to here. If I could do it where that was like I built off of these and built a frame to hold the base up, and it just like is a hovering base. Of course I'll want teleporter for that. But I could do that and then have it like, well, yeah, here's the, like, it goes across like that between those two. If that would work. It comes down to how much that lines up. But then, yeah, just coming out of the water like a support frame. That could be interesting. So all these little cracks got filled in. So I'll probably need to take that beacon away. Foundation slope. Finally. That is very late, honestly, in the unlock sequence. That should be way sooner. I almost feel like that should unlock at the same time you get the corner. frame? Like, was the slope really good for the vehicle? You should have it when you unlock the vehicle. Doesn't make sense to be that much further down the path, the unlock path for it. We got little pockets of nice sulfuric water up here. Please tell me it didn't put my thing under. It did put my thing underwater. I'm gonna have to move it because I bet it's gonna say that doesn't work. It cannot drill while it's submerged. Might be why I don't seem to have that much stuff in it. I'll put it there. And just because it's right there. Check. Yep. Most of the guides I've done already are still a fit for the game. I mean, I didn't do any guides that were really invalidated by the vehicle release and such. Most part is still, at least for the Prime Planet, I will probably have to go rename a lot of them now to say Prime Planet. And start working on some guides for the Humble Planet. But for the most part, they're not going to be affected. You're still going to have the same effect from the guides. None of them really got changed that much, other than when they added new biomes, I did new guides for those. But really, the rest of it shouldn't be changed anyway. I learned my lesson to try during early access not to do guides that I know will have to be redone just because the feature's half-baked. I try to avoid doing that so I don't have to keep going back and remaking the same video. But no, the guides should be okay for the most part. I will probably start doing some guides for the original map again, just for some of the new changes with 1.0, but also mainly focusing on the DLC map and changes too, as once I get far enough into the progression on this to have the information and knowledge I need for that. So no, feel free to go ahead and watch the guide videos for the original map. Yeah, drink some water. Okay. Feel like I want to go ahead and launch some more rockets, but at the same time I know I need to stick around for the resources. If I do that, and I don't, it's time to wrap it up for the day. But yeah, I think I got a lot of iridium, especially a good bit more uranium from those. I feel like that's going to be what I want to do first. And I may do this between now and the next stream, is come back and launch a bunch more of those two rockets, the heat and pressure rockets. Not just to get the boost for terraformation, but to get a lot of resources where I could just launch a bunch of rockets, kind of chill while all the meteor storms complete, and then go collect everything and go ahead and get that out of the way so I have a lot more resources ready for next time. But now that I'm thinking about it, I am going to go ahead and real quick try to finish my power setup. Build them right here. And that will complete the power setup for this level, and all I gotta do is figure out how I'm gonna make it line up right and go, you know, come around the corner. And I can set up for the next level and keep expanding. But right now, that's just for that. I really don't need to be super high because it is going to eventually go to the fusion generators for even better power. So 2280 available. I got plenty to start doing some more production. Let's see how long till I get that 364 pressure. Yeah, I'm gonna boost the pressure up. I want my extractors. I'm gonna do that. I'll try to do that between now and next weekend. Next live stream, get a lot more rockets launched. And did I get the rocket thing yet? No, I got the mapping screen. Transmission. Okay, so I didn't get a rocket screen yet. But, you know, alright. Yeah, got a little first of the new crates. So there's an effigy. And, oh yeah, food. Get all my foods real quick. Start eating my beans. Look at that. Nice and easy. Yeah. That's lovely. Like that. So, yeah, we're gonna go ahead. Launch enough rockets to where the rocket screen shows just white. I'll do that on the Prime map. I'm not gonna do that on this one. I'm gonna do it on the Prime one because I like that setup better. That just has a smoother flow with the extractors. Granted, that might change once I actually get to the extractors on this and start putting them around, but this map feels much more out of sequence in terms of how the unlocks are done and how you're getting your resources than the first one. Matson, you are welcome. But yeah, definitely it just feels more... It feels unbalanced, honestly, to me. And it's a more... it's not as smooth of a progress approach to it for the whole idea of now you can't find the same resources scattered around. You know, it's not just finding locations. It's this resource, to get it, you got to find this thing. You got to get it with the extractor, and then you got to put it through a crusher. It's just convoluted feeling compared to the original map approach. It's still an interesting one and worth playing through, but it's definitely not one I feel like I want to do a lot of time in. So no, I'll be doing the big rocket launch thing in the Prime game map when we get done with the humble one and go back to it. I still have that save, and I'm still gonna go back to it once this is all said and done. But for now, we're gonna wrap it up. Timmy, yeah, like he's like, what? He's like slow turn. Like, what do you want? What I do? There you go. He said it got cold, so we had to go and get his blanket back out. Yes, there's differences between the original map and the DLC map. And the DLC map, besides the fact that you have obviously a new map with different resource locations, resources like cobalt are no longer on the ground like normal. Instead, you have some new resources and new tech you have to use. The ore crusher, which crushes some of these new resources to provide you access to the more familiar resources. You know, so it is a there's a difference there in that you're not just looking for, oh yeah, let me find the cobalt. No, it's that you gotta find dolomite and crush it, and that whole, you're adding a chance on top of that to get certain resources. And then you go and add the actual extractors are focusing more around, here's dolomite and such. It's extra, roll of a dice kind of thing to get what you need, and it just makes it seem a bit more sluggish getting things rolling in this map than the Prime original map. But again, it's still, I got till the map is fully, terraformed and we're ready to leave to see how I feel about it. I just definitely feel like it's got more of there's more growing pains with this new humble map than the original map for me. And it's not even that I don't know the map, I don't know where the resources are. It's just the matter of it does feel like a bit more like there's the growing pains of actually getting the resources I need. But I'm still gonna go all the way till we're done with it, and once we're done with it, we'll go back to the original map with my save I had. Does it take as long to unlock simple things too? I wouldn't say as long, but it does. I mean, I unlocked the tier 2 inventory upgrade for the vehicle before I unlocked even the tier 1 inventory upgrade for the vehicle. And there's other things I unlocked, like I unlocked the algae generator before I even had deep enough water around most places to use the algae generator. It does seem like the flow of the unlocks is more out of sequence than it should be, even compared to the original map. The original map, there were certain things you could get way ahead, by doing certain things and unlocking stuff like, oh, I'm going to unlock this one before I even unlock the tier 2, unlock it before I unlock the tier 1. There's a few cases of that in the first game map, but the humble map, it seems even more so, like, and it still feels like the vehicle just does not fit well into the game and the way it's been done. I feel like the vehicle should be a very early unlock, and instead it's late. And honestly, the map, even though this map is designed better for the vehicle compared to the Prime map, I still just don't see much utility in it. It would be much more useful if I wasn't using any mods, but if I wasn't using any mods, I probably have already quit the humble map and just gone back to the original map, just because of the extra tedium it's adding on certain things of getting resources. And I'm not a fan of the vehicle. It feels way under polished than what it could be. You're at the end of the game, you still don't have a tier 4 jetpack. Yeah, the tier 4 jetpack, I will say that's the one they added right at the very end of the unlocks, and that's another one, like, from the Prime map. It's way too late in the unlock sequence to be of any real benefit at that point. It's like, why do you even have that there? And I'm gonna say the first map, you get the vehicle unlocked almost as soon as you get it, and it's not long after that before you get the teleporter. So it's like, just build a teleporter, instead of the vehicle, which you cannot pick up and carry if it's got anything in the inventory. Just take the stuff, build a teleporter, teleport back and forth till you've emptied out the wreckage, and then you deconstruct the teleporter. It's just a better option. So there's things with it that it still just feels imbalanced. It definitely feels like the DLC is actually early access DLC, since they just added 23 special crates to the game. They added another wreck, they added a few other things. It definitely feels like this was a DLC, but it was not quite done. Like, they had some stuff still already planned, and they just released it early, and we're still to get the full, complete version of it. Wake up, Timmy. Yeah, scratch that belly. Got boogers in your eye, Timmy. So groany. Look at head. Yes, she's dead. That's my buddy. You see, you my buddy, right? You don't want even. He don't even look at the camera. All right, now you like look at the camera. Like, okay, I look good on screen. Yeah. All right, Felonious. Thank you. You have a good weekend too. We're wrapping up. Timmy, don't worry. Okay, clean. You got boogers. Right in your eyes. Yeah. There you go. Look, what you see? You want to look? You want to look at yourself? You want to say something? All right. Yeah, so we're gonna wrap it up. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. And we'll do this again next week, same time, same place. And we'll do some more humble gameplay. I'm definitely gonna make it a point to try to get a lot of rockets going next time. And see if we can really get that terraformation going. Logitech. The Pulsar Quartz should be relevant. I'm pretty sure that was after they added the new cave. I did update everything, and so yeah, for the most part, it's, you know, you go find the Pulsar Quartz and you hope for some rocket or for some meteors, and then you finally get the unlock and you can make it. But all my videos right now are for the original map, not the humble one. I'm gonna have to do a bunch of new videos for the humble map in time. I gotta get through the humble map fully myself first. All right, you ready to go? Give me a kiss? No? You want to say goodbye, Timmy? He's like, I'm just gonna sit here and wait. So, give me a kiss? Give me a kiss right here? No? You ready to go? You gotta go outside? Want to pee? Outside? Not in my lap? Alright, so, yeah, we're gonna go. Thanks, everybody, again, for hanging out. We will do this next week, same time, same place. Go have a good rest of your day, rest of your weekend. Be safe this week, and we'll see you then.